Hello, everybody. I noticed when I streamed this clip in the DeSanto docket that I forgot the first half of this hearing. It got clipped out somehow. So I wanted to turn this into a replay crew mini so that was included. I hope you all enjoy.
All right, so let's go on the record in the matter of the city of Wyandotte versus Maximus Athens, 232044. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Leslie Aycock on behalf of Mr. Athens, who's present to my right. Can you please state your name for the judge?
Max Athens.
All right, good morning.
Morning.
Okay, and so council, today is the date for a motion hearing and a pretrial conference. Your client was arraigned on December 4th, where we also held the pretrial, and we adjourned it to January 2nd for discovery purposes.
Correct.
And then the court also granted your client permission to travel to Arizona and Florida with the dates to be submitted and for your client to have the sober link. And then you filed the motion because your client doesn't want to travel, so you want to amend the bond conditions. And then you're also wanting to move up the pre-trial, which we had to adjourn for discovery purposes. Okay.
That's a good synopsis, correct, Your Honor. When we were here last for the arraignment on December 4th, my client had indicated he might be traveling, and might was kind of the operative word, and Your Honor was gracious enough to grant him the option of having the sober link versus your original indication was the random screens of the sober link would have allowed him to travel. And the days that ensued, he spoke with his family, and basically travel was not going to be something that was going to be happening over the holiday break. Yeah, he's a student at Michigan State. So we filed the motion to amend the bond conditions to go back to the random screens. And then in the meantime, we were able to obtain discovery, and thought in the interest of judicial economy, we would request that the motion hearing and a pretrial be set on the same date. No sense coming back here again and 12 days or whatnot. And the court was again gracious enough to grant it to pretrial today. So we were able to pre-try the matter with the prosecutor this morning, and do have a plea worked out as to the charges.
Okay, and I reviewed the plea, and I'm not inclined to accept that plea. There's I'll see counsel in chambers to address that, but I'm not inclined to accept this plea. I mean, this is based upon what the police report says, and I don't have all the discovery, but based upon that, I don't find that this is in the best interest of justice. So I can chat with you and Ms. Taylor in chambers.
Okay, that'd be fine. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Would you like me to go grab her, or just wait for Your Honor to let us know when you're ready for us?
Yeah, yes, we can. I have a couple I have to do from the county, and then we can go ahead.
Okay, I'll just wait in court.
Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, we are going on the record. Did you grab? We're recalling the matter of the city of Wyandotte versus Maximus Athens, 232044.
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, for the record, Leslie Aycock on behalf of Mr. Athens, who's present to my right. Can you please state your name for the judge?
Max Athens.
All right, thank you. All right, and today's date scheduled for the pretrial on this matter, we already and the motion hearing as well. And so the court had a conversation with counsel in chambers, and Mr. Athens just let me just say this, right? The court has some concerns about you learning. Let me strike that. The court has some concerns that we're not going to be taking this matter seriously. And so I understand that the prosecutor, based upon a review of the evidence, has put forth this offer upon advocacy of your attorney. Do not mistake this resolution as permission to continue with this behavior. Whether here, East Lansing, Florida, Arizona, anywhere. Do not mistake that do not mistake this resolution for permission that this behavior is okay. And council, I don't believe we placed the plea on the record at any point yet.
I do not believe we have. My understanding of the plea is the charge of disorderly conduct would be dismissed, the resistance and obstructing would be reduced to the civil fraction of disruptive behavior.
Please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right. And so you heard the plea that your attorney placed on the record.
Yes.
As to the amended charge of disruptive behavior, how do you plead?
Responsible.
You've gone over your rights with your attorney, correct? And you understand that you have the right, you have many rights, one of which is the right to have a trial.
Yes.
And then by entering into a plea, you'll be waiving that right.
Yes.
You also understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea.
Yes.
And knowing all that, you want to continue with your plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No, Your Honor.
And the court will find that the plea is knowing and voluntary, accept your plea per the plea agreement, and that's dismiss the original two charges per the plea agreement, and that's $250. So do you have that to pay today?
Yes, Your Honor.
You did post the bond, we can apply the bond, and your request regarding the bond conditions is now moot since that is all resolved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would there be an order for the removal then of the sober? I'm not sure exactly.
You would just stop over probation and then they will do all that.
Oh, and I did just want to point out to the court, I know we're after 10 here. He was supposed to submit a sample at 10 o'clock, but I told him to stay in the courtroom just for record keeping.
Yeah, that's fine. So then just make sure you let probation know so that they can communicate that to EMS. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
So there it is. I guess whatever they discussed in chambers went well after all. Let's hope he continues on his path of sobriety. Thanks for coming out and watching the Replay Crew Mini. Have a great day. Much love, y'all.